Hey guys, so we are doing our breakdown video today. It appears that there is nothing really coming out besides the Platinum equipment for Ultra Hit, and also there should be a new co-op equip as well. So let's do the co-op equip first, and then we'll jump into Ultra Hit. Okay, so here it's Kaba. Okay. By the way, I think this probably is going to be a 1 week co-op season. You know, I probably can check this. Let me see if I can figure this out. If we go to, I have this website open in a different window here. Events, upcoming. No, it's not up here yet. Okay. I would imagine that this is a 1 week co-op season right before part 2 starts, because part 2 is starting next week. We already have the Legends information announced for the 17th. I will do a separate video talking about the Legends information announcement because it actually is a little different than normal. But I probably would imagine that this is a 1 week co-op season. Usually what they do is they do like the boosted dual coin drops for the 1 week seasons. Probably what we're looking at here, but we'll see. So Universe Survival Saga can use this. We have 18% to blast defense, 15% to base strike defense, 15% to base blast defense, and then 15% to pure offenses when 3 battle members are tagged Universe Rep. It's not bad. This is like a standard. They put like 0 effort into this. Like they copied and pasted like every other co-op equip in the game. If they really wanted to make this really good, they would have made slot 1 HP. But this is just solid. Yeah, 15% of pure offenses, 15% base defenses, and then the extra blast defense in slot 1. Yeah, it's fine. It's nothing crazy. It's just fine. All right, let's see what we got with the Ultra Hit Platinum equipment. So I did a video talking about what I expected out of this, what I would want to see out of this. Let's see what they are going to give us here. So again, what they do with Platinum equipments is the last slot is sealed behind having the character at 7 stars, which I think is really dumb. I think that's just not how they should do this at all. Obviously, the reasoning behind why they do that is because they want to entice people to continue summoning on the Ultra banner featuring the character, because the Ultra banner featuring the character is still the only way to get the character. They're not rerunning the like older Ultras on newer Ultra banners for whatever reason. So, all right, let's see. 30% health and 50% stats. 30% health is a lot. Usually it's 25. I mean, it's not like a huge difference, right? But still, 30% health. And then 50% of base offenses. You know what? Let me just pull up Hit in his own window here just so that I can look at what he's actually got. Ultra Hit. All right. Slot 2 is inflicted damage 80%, damage guard 100%. Okay. He's got 60% reduced damage received when he enters the battlefield. He's got 100% damage guard on top of that. That's pretty good. Inflicted damage 80%. So Hit starts off with 110% damage inflicted, and then when he enters the battlefield, he gets 30% damage twice. So that's 60 the second time he enters, plus 110, it's 170. Then he's getting 80, that's 250% total. And then he's doing extra damage to blue. And he's stacking up sustained damage cut penetration, which is now damage guard penetration, and he's getting critical rate stacking up as well. He's got special move damage buffs. He's got ultimate damage buffs. Is 80% going to cut it? We'll see. Slot 3, on battlefield entry, he gets 50 key. That's good. On following effects curve, unique gauge is not full. Oh, draws a green card 3 times. Draws 1 card of hand history for you. That's good. Destroys 2 enemy cards on cover change. Wow, that's good. You know what? I actually don't know the answer to this. If you have card protection, will this still work? Because it's an equip effect. I think it probably, if the enemy has card protection, you probably can't destroy their hand, right? But the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because usually when you have effects on equips like this, they can't be like deleted. Like when you, like for instance, Ultra Rosé. When Ultra Rose enters the battlefield, he gets 15 counts of cover null from his equipment, right? When you have an effect that deletes buff effects, usually cover null would be deleted, but because the effect is coming from an equipment, you cannot have that effect removed. So, on that same note, because you have card protection, does it like not even matter because this effect is coming from an equip? I would imagine it's still not going to be, your hit is still not going to be able to destroy cards if an enemy has card protection, but I guess we'll have to see. The reason why this is good is because he gets cover null from his green card. That's the only way he gets cover null. So this is, I guess, kind of a way to get cover null on this character pretty consistently on entry. The only problem with this is, so he's going to be drawing 2 cards, right? When you enter the battlefield, he's going to be drawing a green and a random card. Usually what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, like, off of a blast card, like, let's say you're switching with a different character. You use a blast card, then you go in with hit, you use a green and continue the combo. Because he's drawing 2 cards, like, where is the green card going to be drawn into his hand? When you enter the battlefield, like, it's going to be a little weird. Okay. 50 key, draws a card and a green. That's pretty good. All right, the 7-star effect. When hit by enemy arts, ally subcount -1. When ally is defeated, unique gauge plus 50%. Okay. The following effects occur when entering time skip mode. Damage plus 50%. Wow, he's getting extra damage. Okay. Nullify attribute downgrade / abnormal conditions. Nullify attribute downgrade / abnormal conditions. I'm just trying to think of why that would be good. The only thing really is just like, so he doesn't get paralyzed, right, during the time skip. That's like kind of the only thing. One of the biggest criticisms for this character is most enemies at this point, well, not most, but a lot of characters at this point, remove buff effects when you use like an ultimate, or even sometimes when you use a blue card. So that would a lot of times prevent hit from killing with his time skip. Like if you go into time skip mode and you're fighting like Majin Vegeta, and then you go for an ultimate, like you're going to do a ton of damage to him, but he's not going to die because even during the time skip mode, Majin Vegeta is going to be deleting your endurance nullification when you use your ultimate. So I was thinking maybe they would give him like uncancelable endurance nullification during the time skip, but they gave him this, which I guess, again, this helps him against like paralysis, right? So if you are time skipping Majin Ku and you go for a strike card, you get paralyzed, and like it just kind of wastes your time skip. That could be an issue, and that's what this is trying to avoid, I think. Sounds like he'll be a lot more resilient, right? He's got way more damage guard. He's got much higher stats, HP. He's killing 2 cards on entry. He's reducing subcount when he gets hit. So yeah, it sounds like a lot of what this is doing is trying to make him not as one-shottable, I guess, right? But this is definitely good equip. I wasn't really expecting to give him a ton of stuff, and they definitely, I wouldn't say they gave him a ton of stuff. Like, they didn't give him directly charge rate. They kind of did give him indirect charge rate to his unique gauge because the green cards will do that, but I think he should be effective. Like, you could get away with using this character right now, still, like before this platinum equipment. So I think he should be pretty damn good with this. The only thing that I thought for sure they were going to give him is cover null on entry. Again, they kind of covered it with the green card draw, but I don't know if it's going to be super consistent. So we'll see. We'll see. I think he'll be good. What I'm going to be most interested in seeing is how tanky he ends up being. Because 100% damage guard on this, on top of the fact that he already has 60% reduced damage received. We will see. We will see. I think once you get him fully built up, you know, he's got to use cards. He's got to be receiving cards, and then you get the time. I think this guy will be effective. So there we go. Ultra hits platinum equipment. We will make sure to use that as soon as possible. I think that's probably it for this week. I saw there was a new event. You know, let me just pause and pull up Hydras's account real quick, and we'll go through some of the stuff that he has on there. All right, so here are the events that are coming out today. We have, of course, the missions for Ultra Hits Platinum equipment. We have the Go for Red daily slot remover event, which is, pretty good. Get 300 slot removers, right? Get them all up to 300. So it's decent free stuff event. We have a new raid coming out. Looks like it is against Evolution Blue Vegeta. And then we have this event. I'm not sure what exactly this is. Extreme Battle, clear stages daily to get Legends Limited guaranteed summon tickets. High difficulty event. I can't remember if they've done this before. It's kind of probably going to be similar to what we've seen with other, like, quote unquote difficult PvE content. But there we go. That is the content for this week. Again, I'll do a separate video talking about the Legends information announcement because it does seem kind of interesting to me. But we do have that coming out on the 17th. So one more week until part 2. I am hoping and praying that part 2 ends up being very, very... I guess much bigger than we are used to for part 2s of major celebrations. But this is what we have for this week. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one.